Dolphin, wave hello. Wave back because she can see you. Say hello to Maggie. Up next, right here at stage, showing how beautiful she is. Say hello to Sophie. And last but certainly not least, Maggie's daughter, learning brand new behaviors each and every day. Let's give her some energy as she makes her grand entrance on your lower left-hand side. It's Skylar. Dedicated trainers who care for these animals each and every day. Please say hello to our Dolphin team. Well, everyone, these animals have a lot of energy and they love to have fun. So let's watch as they show us just how they celebrate life.
left-hand side by the glass. Give me a big wave back if you guys can see me. Hi, everyone. Isn't it amazing being able to watch a special presentation where you really get to see these trainers bond with these dolphins? I was born and raised here in San Diego, so I pretty much came here weekly. Seaworld was like my home away from home. And I didn't really come here for the rides, but rather to watch moments like these. To go to the different areas and watch the animals not only socialize with each other, but be able to create these bonds. So it was safe to say that at a very young age, I knew that I wanted to work here. But it was always that scary question of, how do you do it? How do you get into animal training? Well, I started here at Seaworld in our zoological department, where I got all the fish ready for all the different animal areas. And then, in my free time, I'd go around and I'd see if they needed help with anything, you name it. I wanted to show them that I was dedicated, willing to put in that work and hard, and that I really, really wanted to work here. And after about a year, I was so fortunate to get a position over at Dolphin Point, where you guys can really do that dolphin encounter and dolphin interaction program and come up close and actually meet one of our amazing animals. And it's a great way for us to be able to educate and advocate on behalf of these amazing animals, because they are great ambassadors for their species. And that's why my new friend, Christian, gets to meet a dolphin. Everyone, let's give it up for Christian! All right, now, one of my friends is gonna come on over. I believe it's Sophie. So when Sophie comes on over, you're gonna take 2 steps over. Come on up, perfect. You're gonna give her a big wave hello. Put your hands up like this and say hello. Now, Sophie makes such cool vocals. So what we're gonna do is listen up and see what she says. So put your finger like this and point to your ear.
Ew.
Oh my goodness, see what she said? Me neither, she's a dolphin.
Yeah,
all right,
she is
I'm gonna get her ready and you're just gonna give her a nice back rub. So reach on out, yeah. Give her a nice back rub. How does she feel? Soft, smooth, yeah. Kind of like a dolphin? Yeah. Perfect. All right, now we're gonna give her her favorite thing, some snacks, some fish. All right, so here it comes. Here, this is a herring. You're just gonna toss it right into her mouth. So toss it. Perfect. Another one. Perfect. And you know what kind of fish this one is? It's a dead one. Toss it right on in. Perfect. All right. Now we have a little bit of a problem on our hands. Smell those hands? A little fishy? Yeah, well, Sophie has the best way to get rid of that smell. So you're gonna take 2 steps down, face that audience, put your hands up in the air like that, and on the count of 3, we're gonna yell SeaWorld. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
SeaWorld! Oh!
I promise it's the best way to get that smell off. All right, everyone, let's give it up for Christian and his new friend, Sophie. Back to you, Shayna.
Thanks, Vanessa. What a great way to kick things off. Now, folks, you've had the chance to meet some of our dolphins, but it's time to meet our short-fin pilot whales. Now, pilot whales can be found all throughout the global oceans and are close relatives to both dolphins and orcas. Our 2 pilot whales here at the amphitheater have quite the story, so how they now call SeaWorld San Diego their home. Their names are Ava and Piper, and they were part of a mass training event off the coast of Florida back in 2012, where they beached themselves with 22 other pilot whales. At the time of their rescue, they were estimated to be only between 3 to 6 months old of age. Now, due to their young age when they were rescued, the Florida Fish and Wildlife Commission deemed them non-releasable, and luckily they found their forever home right here at Seaworld San Diego. At the time of their rescue, they were about 300 pounds. Now, 13 years later, they each weigh in over 1,700 pounds and are still growing. They've assessed for life, they're playful and curious. But one of the best ways that we can build our relationships with them is with a little bit of playtime. So please enjoy this very special playtime with our short-fin pilot whales, Ava and Piper. exit, up the stairways, and out the top side of the amphitheater. Not only for your safety, but the safety of our animals as well. Now, we are truly lucky to care for such incredible animals with such powerful stories. Ava and Piper are just a drop in an ocean of animals that Seaworld has rescued over the past 61 years. In fact, since Seaworld opened its doors in 1964, we've hit a milestone company-wide. We've been able to rescue over 42,000 animals. And that is something we could not have done without our Seaworld rescue team and, of course, support from all of you. So truly, thank you for being here today. You all deserve a huge round of applause. Now, as our amazing animals make their way back out, we hope that they inspire you to protect the oceans that surround us. Not just for us, but for generations to come. By recycling, reusing, or reducing your use of single-use plastics, we can all work together to help keep trash from finding its way into animal habitats. Though just by being here today, you've shown your love for animals. And we hope that you'll join us in our commitment to care for the land, seas, skies, and of course all of its incredible creatures. Well, everyone, it looks like the gang is all here, and that means it's time for some more fun. So let's live it up, because the world is ours.
From the sky to the sea, to the air that we breathe, from the depths of the earth to the stars. Light the way, run like you're born to fly, live like you'll never die. Dare what you dare to dream, and everything in between. I had an epiphany one night, looking at the endless star-filled sky. The world is ours. The world is ours. The world is ours.
every day